Damn, if you only hear that, what motherfuckers say off the air, man. OGSKRadio.com. Live every Thursday night. Go and introduce yourself, man. Who we got at the spot?
Zero. KU MFG PNS. Zapping every rival out here. Knuckle up. Made for graph. Paint nonstop.
Hold up. Zapping every... What is it?
Rival out here.
That's not... Hey, okay, when you started writing, you were like, I'm Zero. This is what it stands for. I know that shit sounds too hard. Like, how'd you get the name Zero, dog?
Just being a skater, bro. Like, just before all that, like, you know, graffiti and all that, just being a skater. And, you know, after Zero skateboards and shit, so I just took into consideration of getting that name.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so, and then, like, I know it was a common name, so I was like, whatever, you know, I'll try to fucks with it. So, you know, now I do what I do and shit.
Offhand, those are, like, thinking about it, those are good letters to rock. Like,
yeah, like block style letters. Like, those shits will look banging and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Cruise, what does it stand for?
MFG, made for graph, mind fucking girls constantly, making females growl. My future's gone crazy. KU, knuckle up, keep up cops, you know? And then craving uterus.
Nice. I like
And then PNS, paint nonstop, plain and simple. And like it's an old school crew, you know, where I'm from and shit, but I'll show them off, you know, show no fear. PNS right there, backwards, SMP.
What city you from? What area, man?
I'm from Wilmington.
South Bay, huh?
Yeah, South Bay or the heart of the harbor.
So then, growing up out there, what's some of the early graph you seen? Because there's a lot of history with the South Bay.
Yeah, like a lot of 777 stuff out there, you know, like growing up. I would see a lot of SOB.
Okay.
You know?
Sons of Bin Laden, from what I'm told.
Yeah, Sons of Bin Laden, yeah.
Shit. What got you into graph, though?
In the graph, honestly, when I was like around 8 years old, I was just walk around, you know, from school. And that's when the gangster, like, were out there active, you know, catching tags and stuff. So that attracted me to it, you know. And then as I got older and started walking home, I would take different routes. So I would, like, see these yards and I would see, you know, like, oh, shoot, you know, there'd be colorful pieces inside these yards.
But before the colorful pieces, so the gang graffiti, not like the hood, but I'm saying, what was it? Was it tag like block letters?
Yeah,
what was
it was some of them were block letters and the rest of them were top to bottom, like gangster steez tags, like sick.
But like clean, huh?
Hell
clean
yeah.
lines and shit.
Yeah, clean lines, crips, all slanted.
Yeah.
Like no crossed out letters and stuff. Like
a lot of people, like I guess maybe it is the error or whatever, but a lot of people don't give that credit, man. And obviously a lot of those I don't want to say gang members, those people involved with that aspect of their life, they come from like the art background, dog. Like you have to like those letters be the big blocks.
Yeah, those big blocks, you know. Like
where do you think that came from in the graph game? Like they were doing that shit.
Yeah, they were doing that way before, like, you know, and like over there when I stay, like it's been around for quite some time, since the 1940s, 1950s.
Very historied area out there where you at, of course. Yeah, no, it's just a trip that a lot of people don't make that connection, or a lot of people don't even admit to that. You know what I mean? Or
yeah, I mean that's them just being real. You know, like that's how I seen it growing up.
So for you now, is it a hobby or a lifestyle?
It's a lifestyle, bro. It's like that graffiti pumps through my veins. Like, you know, it's what keeps me going sometimes.
How much time do you dedicate of your life, like in a week?
In a week, on a good week or on a bad week, like.
You can explain the good and explain the bad. What's good?
Well,
what's bad?
Like, you know, just like partying and shit. Like, you know, you get nothing done. Like, you get too lazy, start drinking, start smoking and shit. Like, you get me? Like, that's bad. But on a good week, a good ass week, it'll be 25-8 nonstop. Like I'll paint one day, catch this, catch that, wake up the next day. You know, keep it going, keep the routine going.
That's
for a
the
while.
good week.
Yeah, that's on a good week.
So then what makes the week bad, or what makes it slow down?
Just laziness. That's all
straight
it is.
Up,
yeah, straight up laziness. Like,
shit.
Yeah.
Are there rules you abide by?
Rules go by, yeah. I mean, I won't tag inside a neighborhood. That's that, you know, like.
It's a trip because you say that real nonchalant, like you don't tag inside a neighborhood.
Yeah.
You grew up in the South Bay, in the neighborhood, like that was it, kind of the inspiration. So I need you to like explain why you will not hit up in a neighborhood.
Well, because man, like, you know who, like, it's like they say, like, you don't shit where you sleep. You get me? Like, that's how you start making pinpoints for yourself. You know, like that's how the graph union works. Like, all your tags, all your spots, all they do is just pinpoint them, and it's all numbers game, man. That's how they get you and shit. So I just try to stay away from all that, from tagging, from scribing. Like I know a good friends of mine that they got busted, you know, for fucking tagging and scribing, like. You get me? Like, not even for just doing bombing, like, because they're active bombers and shit, but just for that, so.
But the scribes are what?
Yeah, the scribes, you know, and it kind of makes your neighborhood look bad, man. Like, you know, you don't want your kid growing up, like, seeing all this, you know, chicken scratch shit, like, and it's not like it's a cool, you know, like, I mean, if you're slick enough, maybe acrylics, you know, like, acrylic tags and shit, like, no one can see them and shit, like, yeah. But other than that, like, you know, there's some people that do their little landmarks and shit, but nah, I won't hit neighborhood. Main street only and shit.
Is there anything that's safe to hit then? Like, where it's, you know what I mean? You're not going to draw that attention or...
Draw attention? I mean, well, shit, hotspots, you know, people want the hotspots or trains or yards or tunnels or wherever, you know, wherever you can find some virgin shit, you know, like the world is pretty big, you know, so, you know, there's a lot of shit that we don't know about that's underground.
Well, what would you prefer to hit those spots?
Like, I mean, yeah, like, just to, like, paint and shit, yeah. Like, I don't want too much heat on me and shit. Because that's how your graft career ends.
Yeah, because there's, like, tunnels. There's, like, miles of tunnels that people walk. And,
yeah.
Like, just like, I never got that. I always thought it was, like, you want everybody to see it, no?
Yeah.
How about for you? Yeah.
And then some, like, you know, I mean, somewhere, like, back in New York and shit, they still got some graffiti inside, like, the subway tunnels and shit, you know, like, just like that, so.
Who do you do it for? Who do you want to see it?
I want it for me, like, you know, just for the experience, for the memory, you know, like that video that play in my head, like I was here, you know, like just so I could think about it when I'm like 20, 30 years from now, just chilling and relaxing, you know, with my kid in my hands or whatever.
Is it for you to be like, I already hit this spot, or like, you know how people will travel like around the world and be like, oh, I've been there. Is it like the same kind of thing for you? Like, oh yeah, I hit that spot.
Yeah. That's how it is, you know. You're in there, like, all right. Or you just think about it like, all right, I was here already, you know. I'll see my shit if it's still rocking. I mean, I don't patrol my spots like that, but like, I just, you know.
Without being offensive, man, you're a pretty big dude. And how the fuck do you get on those billboards, dog?
On the billboards and shit, it's 2013, bro. Like, just the fucking on some honest shit. Just if you ever took like gymnastics and shit, you know how you gotta climb the poles and shit. Out of a water hose, bro. One of those sturdy ass ones.
Dude, wait, a water hose?
Yeah.
Like, we see videos, motherfuckers got like thousands of dollars of like, what is that? Propelling shit that holds that. What is that called? That rock climbing fucking harnesses and shit. You said a water hose.
Yeah, a water hose. One of those like sturdy ass ones.
There's no such thing as a sturdy
Hell
ass
yeah, they
water
do.
hose, dog.
It's the heavy duty ones and shit.
The ones that cost $10 more at Home Depot, dog. Hey, dog, like, who comes up with that fucking idea, dog? Like who's like, this is a good idea? It says heavy duty, like. Did you come out or someone like sold you on it? Like,
shit, my homie right here to the right here, he's the one that told me that shit. You know
that's some like, innovative shit, dog. I've heard like, damn, dog, you know what I mean? Ropes and I tied it, but a fucking extra
water hose.
Hey, dog, I can't certify that, dog. If y'all want to try it, maybe do it on like a 15-foot billboard first, and then.
Nah, it was actually the freeway signs, like back in 2013 and shit. You know, that shit was active for us.
That shit, man. That right there is some good fucking times, though, man. Like to even be able to tell that story, dog.
Well, hell yeah, I could tell that shit was like yesterday.
What's the longest you'll be at a spot like painting?
Hey, man, I'm trying to be in there and in and out as fast as I can. You know, like. Sometimes you'll be in there for an hour, 45 minutes and shit. You're out.
How about a hotspot? What's the longest you've been on a hotspot where like, damn, this shit's just like, I'm here too long?
Maybe like 7 to 10 minutes and shit right there. Yeah, just in there filling in like if there's no tomorrow and shit.
Do you frown on people who do ghost fills? Is that like looked
Nah, not really, you know, because like everyone has their own way of doing the throw up, you know, like they feel comfortable with that, well then that's them, you know. I'm not here to judge, like, you know, there's a lot of critics in graffiti and shit. That's why I just stick in my own lane. I just do my own thing, you know, like I'm not, because I know I see a lot of people do dusty ones, solid ones, and all that, you know, but I mean, is there a good solid, a good solid feel to be good, you know, or at least like have like you know how you're doing your pattern, you know, your left and right, makes it look decent, you know, like a good dusty failure and shit. Like, there's motherfuckers in here just like if they're still in fucking 6, 7 years old and shit with a can.
Word up. Let them know who we got in the spot.
0 MFG KU PNS.
With your history of, I don't want to say, with the history of your activity, do you ever plan on going legit or like art and piecing?
Art-wise, yeah. And piecing, I mean, piecing all it is structure, you know. You just got to find the perfect pattern, the perfect structure to make that, you know, that sick-ass fucking wild style or like arrow type of shit, you know. Like, paint, I can paint, you know, like with but right now, I have a disorder, man. Like, I can't just, I can't be like, I start shit and then I won't finish it, you know. Like, I have to just get in there, get out. Like, I'm out. Like, just like graffiti. Like, I'm in there, I'm filling in, outlining, doing my shadows, finishing up the third, and I'm out. Like, I don't spend time looking at my shit, none of that, you know. I'll look at shit the next day. Like, I'm out. Like, I can't do that.
Have you ever gone back to fix a spot?
Yeah, several times. But
Why?
I mean, just because fools want to fucking, like, you know, come at you or dish you or, like, you know.
Oh, no,
like,
but I'm saying, like, if you did it, like, damn, if
I didn't come proper, yeah, of course. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
You know, hey, that's some shit, you know, like, you go in there, like, you're like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. But if it's a chill spot and, you know, you can go back in there, then why not? I've done it once, you know, at this yard right there by where we stay at and shit, so.
Yeah. When you're talking about the canvas, when you're saying that you can't finish it, is it that you don't finish it fucking on some, like, ADD shit? Or is it that just, like, nah, this isn't coming how I want it?
Like on some, like, ADHD type of shit like that. Like, nah, I can't.
Yeah?
Like, yeah.
But out in the street, you can, like.
Yeah, like, finish it. I want to finish it.
Is it the environment then, or the rush?
It's all the environment, the rush, and the perfect timing. You know, like, if I'm like doing something and shit, and like I said, like, I'll walk up to a spot, and if it's shadowy and I know there's like a little bit of traffic, then I'll fill in, you know, and take my time real quick. But I'll be looking at the time all the time because I'm not trying to be there all night. You know, like, get in and get out like a ninja and shit.
Straight
like,
up, man.
I'll be walking into yards, like train yards, and I'll be seeing foods like barely start to. Like, they start filling in and shit all slow. Like, you know, me and my boys, we go in there, fucking fill in, do what we got to do, and we out, you know, flick whatever and shit, and we out. Like, that's it. Like, we don't spend there more than an hour, 2 hours.
You're not barbecuing and shit?
Hell no. I see people chilling in there drinking beer and shit. I'm like, fuck that.
I thought that was the norm, dog.
Yeah, shit. Nah, not for me, bro. Not for me. I'm good.
Damn, you learn something new every day, dog.
I'm good, dog. That ain't me. I'd rather chill. Party with the homies, you know, at a spot where I know I ain't gonna get rolled up on. I know I ain't gonna fucking, you know, none of that, bro. I don't gotta run from police and none of that shit.
Well, keep up the good work with what you do, man. Any shout outs before we cut out?
Shout outs to to the homie Woo Woo out there, you know, do your thing. My homie Zumo that just graduated at Humboldt University.
Congratulations,
proud of you, dog.
Yeah,
you know,
on some real hip hop shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he went to college.
Yeah, and you know, actually did the fucking thing and shit.
Oh yeah, congratulations on that.
Yeah, shout out to my homie Nuke at FAR. Shout out to my homie Burst FMS. You know, shout out to all the crews that we fuck with in the Harbor area, South Bay. You know who you are. Shout out to all my homies from MFG in Oakland and Minneapolis, Minnesota, and fucking Germany. You know, got love for all you niggas out there too, you know, straight up. Shout out to all the KU crew. Shout out to the PNSs. You know, I love you, dog. Free my homie Tazer. Free my homie Anti. Free my homie Peanut. Rest in peace, Zook. Rest in peace, Ewer. Rest in peace, XL. Rest in peace, Rhea. God, but never forgotten, homie. As long as I'm alive, you guys will be alive in my heart. On some real shit, you know. Harbor area represent. South Bay represent. Thank you, OG Husky Radio, for this opportunity and shit.
You already know. Thank you for letting us archive, man, your story. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Peace. Stay posted. More news to come.